This is a KITSCH skateboards. I would say Thunders are my favorite. Wheel set, let's tighten this hardware up. There's this random sticker on my board, the old one. All right, welcome back to a video. This is a board setup video, but I have to get grip tape. So I'm gonna go hill bomb to the board shop and then switch from the GoPro back to the regular camera and discuss my setup with you. The parts, the components, how I set it out, all the quirks. So stay tuned. All right, so new setup and old setup. I'm out. Yes, we're so close. This one's chipped, so is the tail. Love the GoPro, I just look so stylish in it. My favorite article of clothing. Just kidding. It's kind of different. I'm gonna walk into boardroom just because I gotta get content. Hi, hey guys. I'm not filming you. It's okay. I actually came for grip. Is that?
Yeah, if you need just a sheet or?
Yeah.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Sure, you just like want Bob or JESSUP?
JESSUP, please.
We got pepper. Oh, go for it.
Found a spot. Set this board up. Okay, I'm gonna set this up. Okay, I'm still on GoPro mount, but I'm gonna change it as soon as this grip tape gets on. This is how you grip a skateboard, with a GoPro on your head and a camera pointing at you in public. Oh, I totally tore it wrong. Oh my gosh, again. Oh my goodness, okay. Dude, you see this right now? This should be how not to grip a board. Place it on there. Smack down center. Get it going. Why do I use JESSUP? It's just the best of both worlds. Not too grippy, not the least grippy. So generally I do like the skateboard, but I didn't take the trucks off, so. How do you guys do corners? I feel like I could do them a lot better. But okay, once I finish this, I'll talk about the setup and the components I'm using. Nothing new here. This is the same graphic. This is a KITSCH Skateboards team graphic. It's my all-time favorite. It's the only board I really want to ride. And also KITSCH helps me, so shout out to them for helping me just keep moving, keep rolling, keep progressing. I'm grateful because boards are a tough expense. They're very tough expense. And shout out all the parents out there buying their children, their teenagers, their adults skateboards just because they support the cause and the amount of effort, the exercise, the activity that it takes to succeed in skateboarding is impressive, and they should be buying their child a skateboard. So let's talk about Thunder trucks after I poke these holes. So I'm pretty OCD when it comes to setting up boards. Like the nuts and bolts need to correspond or else I'm afraid they're gonna get stripped. If you do this, it's just a quick one hit. A fear of stripped hardware or stripped trucks. I'm sure we all do. It's not the most exciting thing to discover. Your wheel falls off or something. So go get you a rethreader. I would say Thunders are my favorite all-time favorite trucks. They look really good, similar to like how drift cars look when they're rolling out. What made me switch was I went from skating independents, which are fantastic. I recently tried them again on a friend's board, to Thunder trucks, just because I was like, hey, I don't think I can live the rest of my life without trying at least a different brand once, like Thunder's so common. And then I made the switch and I started riding the usual hills I would ride down to get to like the train. And I was so impressed about how much more joy I was having just rolling down the hills once those trucks broke in. I had so much joy turning on these things. So these are 148 Thunder Originals. Another thing about Thunders and bushings is realistically the bushings never blow out. Even when they're blown out and they look terrible, like you should change them, they're generally well equipped to withstand more skating. Or like it gets really wobbly, yes it can, but then you start to get accustomed to it. The only time you should really change your truck is when you're like fed up with the fact that you can't tighten it or correct it. It's kind of a rule of thumb where I just never tighten my trucks. I'm afraid of it because I feel like the journey of a truck, you just never have to change the trucks. Because the bushings I feel like are delicate, and if you tighten it, you're kind of throwing yourself off. That's my theory. So now you know, that's why I prefer Thunders. Right now I'm 3-bolt gang, which definitely wasn't intentional. I just lost one of the nuts, which sucks because I don't know about 3-bolt gang. I think your trucks are like misaligned. That's my fear. I'm gonna keep the 3-bolt gang, but on the bottom, when I skate switch, I want to still see the 2 upper hardwares instead of like a gap. Wheels, wheel set, these are Fabiana Delfino wheels. They're 53 millimeter, now they're smaller. Spitfire 99As. Slide, reliable, buttery, super fun. I like to slide around, do power slides a lot. So watch that video too, if you like power slides and want to learn them. I just feel like I have a lot of control with these wheels. I can hold power slides so long and not really worry about it. All in all, Spitfire wheels never flat spot. You could trust them. The only thing I would argue against is, yeah, like I was saying, if you get a brand new set of wheels, the last thing you should focus on is just trying to do the longest power slide ever that you've ever done. That's a sure way of not letting your wheels too harden further, and like, that's my theory at least, because it's happened to me once. I just flat spotted brand new wheels and I was just sad about it. Let's tighten this hardware up. I don't know about you, but I'm not really concerned about flushing my hardware. It doesn't actually bother me. Even if I have like a 1/4 centimeter protruding hardware, I'm usually pretty good with it. But it's also like, since I was a child and began skateboarding, West 49 employee told me sinking your hardware on a brand new skateboard could cause pressure cracks, and that just alarmed me massively because it was already a gift that I was getting my first skateboard or second skateboard. And those things last a long time when you're a little kid. You skateboards for so long, and so the last thing you're trying to do is mess up your board that you're gonna be stuck with for like a year. So don't flush that hardware, in my opinion. I accept non-flushed hardware. Arguably, if it bothers you, that's fine. I just was trained differently. The process of setting up a board is pretty easy compared to like bicycles. Fixing bicycles, especially bicycles that have gears, that's a whole other ballpark. I think the thing about skateboarding is it's so much fun that the last thing you want to do is set up a board and just, like, I could be in commute right now going to the spot where I want to meet my friends, but I have to set up a board and hedge my excitement for a moment. Okay, we're setting up the rear. There's this random sticker on my board, the old one, and it actually is a Wise sticker, which is a Wise Energy out of Vancouver. This like sticker right here. A friend of mine gave me like some of the stickers, and I just slapped it on there kind of jokingly, and then I just skated with it since. Like, I think I have a clip with it. Mostly just to send him a message and be like, yo, look, Wise Canada. It's Wise, send me a box, I'll drink it. Natural caffeinated beverage. But yeah, it's Wise Canada, and it's just a natural caffeinated beverage, so it's no like crazy spikes, no crazy sugar consumption, no crashing. You gotta stay away from sugars and stuff. I do prefer coffee. Like, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, I need a coffee sponsor. That would be epic. Kicking Horse or MOA, Commercial Drive, hit me up. Any other brand, JJ Bean, hit me up, please. I need that. Ranchero membership. It's not overly flavorful either. It's a modest flavor, I will say. One of my fears as well is when your trucks are unaligned. When you have trucks for so long, the metal starts to like wiggle over time, and then it creates like widened hardware slots, and that can cause like irregular trucks, which really sucks. And I think my rear is irregular a little bit. That's the setup right there. KITSCH Skateboards. It's a Canadian brand. That's while I'm riding. Spitfires for sliding, Thunder trucks for the turning and just the look. And all my favorite skateboarders ride Thunders. And the setup, I ride for KITSCH, so that's the only company I need. New boards are so much more helpful, and accuracy goes up, consistency and joy of skateboarding increases. Yeah, thanks for watching this setup. I'm gonna go skate with my friends. Subscribe. More boards to set up, more videos to upload. I'll see you later. So Malaysia and football, say left. Let's go. I usually never put stickers on my board, but hey.